afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda here of Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to a 1 vs 1 on Simwaski here with a new patch because, you know, just to make it extra clear. The versus in the north, we got here Dezman fighting for the Soviet Union, Socialism, and the 112th Rifle Division. Versus in the south, we got Fortune fighting for the Fatherland, the Wehrmacht. Germany here with the Panzerdivision von Strachwitz. Here with lightning, water, assault support, and Festung support. Double infantry and 1 pioneer bulletin bar. He's going for double pioneer for 2 starters like tier 2 Russia versus advanced warfare, shock rifle, and third industry with triple infantry here for Dezman, who's also going for double engineer start. Not sure what he's planning with that, except just grabbing more territory. MD42 slowly down there for Fortune and the Fatherland. The Panzerdivision von Strachwitz was a bit of an interesting Panzer division, actually formed out of 2 Panzer brigades, was sort of more of an ad hoc Panzer division, which fought in the Baltics. Was formed up of the 101st Panzer Brigade and the SS Panzer Brigade Force, which was a SS Panzer Brigade, in fact the only one I think ever to sort of really exist, which was formed up from a sort of training unit that was pretty close to the Baltics. And so sort of had a bit of mix of this and that. We got here first engaged Pioneers with Engineers in the centre. We got constant flank behind here, the Pioneers. He's going for triple Pioneers. Alright. So it's still within the realm of the usual tier 2 rashes, though less common for most players. They'll usually go more heavy on the MD42s. We got double conscripts, double engineers here for Dezman, going straight for the CoH point, trying to render neutral, perhaps just trying to play around the MD42 here. Looks like he's going to do that. No early Molotovs here for Dezman. It's going to need that versus the MD42. We got the Pioneers. He's going for 4 Pioneers. He's going for 4 Pioneers. Which certainly with these new buffs and with the Pioneer Bulletin might certainly make them kind of Right, sorry about that. Ran out of disk space. Apparently I had less than I thought I had. Anyways, engineers holding up your third conscript on the way there for Dezman. As Fortune's Pioneers move ahead here, clearly formed up with some Panzerpionier Abteilung here from the Panzerdivision von Strachwitz, so named after its commanding officer, General Hyacinth von Strachwitz. Yes, Hyacinth, very manly name. It was also a pretty good general. He was also one the Russians feared enough to call, I believe they called him the Devil's General. That should sort of tell you about the guy. Like enemy 42 come in the centre, we've got the Pioneers in the east, the Pioneers in the centre, and the Pioneers in the west. We've got triple conscript there with the double engineers here for Dezman, still no Molotovs or anything else there for him. And certainly no sign of an early doctrine. Bit of south push here from Dezman's conscripts. Going for Fortune Fuel, a very nice move there, plus laying down sandbags, indicating he's there to stay for a while and make things a bit miserable for his opponent. Hang on, just letting the cat out. I was going to be knocking really hard at the door. At one point he hit the door so hard I thought there was someone knocking to get in, and I'm talking a human being. Anyways, Pioneers here with MD42 doing the center. Got constant flank behind. We've got the Pioneers bring up their MP4 to deal with them. They did get a slight damage buff there close to medium range, which does make them sort of reasonably better combatants. Of course, they won't be able to replace assault than it is, but they can sort of do some damage up close enough if you handle them correctly. So MD42 engineers are slowly losing out to Pioneers. MD42 combo leading behind the conscript there to fight. The Pioneers slowly dealing with them. Yeah, take, sat. Most of the bullets aren't hitting. Scheiße. So engineers they're falling back here for Dezman. In the west we got their Pioneers versus conscripts, taking losses. They probably better from trying to get closer to the heavy carbine and that way engaging. But they're going to get engineers flanking behind here for Dezman. Few point has been cut off, and again he's just staying there. I mean, obviously there's no point to leave it because again it's just denying him. But in this case, though, Fortune is turning the tables on Dezman. It's showing that when he does finally leave the spot, it's going to hurt a lot because it's going to be an S-man field on the retreat path. Now that's definitely pretty clever there by Fortune. That is pretty damn clever. Has he taken up yet? Yes, indeed. But Pioneers here pushed back. So still got the 4 Pioneers with triple conscript engineers. And we got there the supporting company again. That's probably going some mortars and maxims. Conscript remaining there. So Petrov, what happens if you have to retreat? Oh, you know, we retreat. It's not like they, you know, plan ahead and, you know, booby trap our retreat path. I mean, you know, they're only Germans. It's not like they know anything about tactics. And it's like to make a nice company going there for Fortune. And we got barbed wire up here. Fortune quickly establishing control of the battlefield using his numerous pioneers. And there we go, moving down the pioneers to deal with the conscripts. There's going to need a bit more support to have a chance. In this case, it might just be sort of more reconnaissance, sort of scouting ahead. Hitting the point here with the engineers. We've got the 2-2 on the way there for Fortune and Fatherland. We got a mortar out here for Dezman. We got conscripting west. In fact, he's now being forced into the western path here. Pioneers capturing territory here in the east as they wait for other things to happen. 2-2 halfway down there for Fortune. Core point almost secured here by Dezman's engineers. And we got the Pioneers hitting the western fuel or northern fuel point there. Mortify against MD42. Pretty expected. I mean, he hasn't moved it, and it's, you know, in a place where around the nose where it is. We got Panzer Grenadiers following up there for Fortune after the MD42, and there we go. We got the 222 Lighted Panzer Speerwagen out there for Fortune. Fun fact: the 222 was in fact designed or based on civilian car design. There you go, Pioneers moving in. Got Pioneers from the other side. Probably also got the 222 joining in, so he's basically going to try and buy some time there. Doing some light damage there with the MP40s. As you can actually see, they're doing some damage, and there you go. That's actually forced them to head into cover, and that will then allow the other Pioneers and the 222 more time to get in. Heavy finding the centre, MP42 pushed out. So while he's gaining control of the south there, he's opting a bit of trouble, but at the same time, he should be able to at least get a wipe here, and that should then sort of help things out a bit. So there you go. Counters a lot of fire. 2-2. Pioneers still rushing in the country. They got no anti-tank weapons. There we go. Pushed away. 2-2 pursuing a bit more. Centre lost, getting the northern fuel on the way here from Dezman. Leave for a brief while. Country blown health. Taking losses there. If you can just get them down enough, that should certainly wake up. And then again, they actually kind of scattered, so not be quite as effective. There we go. One wipe. Oh dear, they're joining up. Ah, the 2-2 setting off it, but there we go. Still, that's going to be a wipe. That's going to be a wipe on the conscript, costing Dezman the unit there. He's gone for shock rather by the here early on. He's calling up the shock troopers, so that's actually working out there. 2-2 falling back here past the broken bodies of Dezman's men, and there you go. He calls up the shock troopers to try and break through here for the motherland. Points being secured overall, and we got Panzer Grenadiers arriving there for the Panzer Division Strachwitz. In fact, here, moving up for the south, not going to try and push through here. Apparently, going to try and reinforce where there's already success in the east. That's definitely not a bad idea at all there for Fortune. Pioneers could do by retreating, and we got then second push up here with minesweepers. In fact, just in case there were mines, that's probably also why he sent the Panzer Grenadiers farther east. So that's definitely, I think, some sensible planning there. Unfortunately, we got the conscript ahead. There you go, right into the Panzer Grenadiers, out in negative cover. The Panzer Grenadiers can land several excellent hits there, get some damage in. 2-2 could also into support, and there you go. We got Noura. We got anti-tank grenades up now here for Dezman to help deal with Fortune's conscripts. We got Festung support. Hello. We haven't seen Festung support in quite some time, but there we go. Fortune's at it with it. Mortar fighting here. Shock troopers slowly arriving at the front line. Dezman has yet to take up further. Counters they quick taking up position in the house. Setting up in a very dominant position. The shock troopers will have to pop a smoke grenade to get easily close to. In which case, of course, they can easily get close to the Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, they might actually suffer a bit. Then again, he doesn't even need that. He would just smoke with the mortar. Lay down a smoke screen. Close him with the shock troopers there. Either way, in this case, smoke would be an ideal burst. Oh, nope. Doesn't even bother with that. Fortune quickly relocates instead of hanging about for too long here. Probably in the end, you know, a sensible decision. Mine spotted there, but conscripts holding back the Pioneers. We got an engineer squad holding up here. Fortune's making slight progress, but still, Dezman is currently very much in control of most of the map here against the Fatherland. The 210th Rifle 12th Rifle Division holding on. So we've got 2 Panzer Grenadier squads, 3 Pioneers since he lost 1 and a 2-2. Quite a lot of firepower there for Fortune. Quite a lot of automatic firepower actually. Replacement conscripts there for Dezman. Panzer Grenadiers open up there on the shock troopers. Yeah, sure, those bastards that body armor doesn't work against Sturmgewehr bullets. Back here, nothing further going on there for Fortune, just for reinforcements. Shock troopers actually down to half health. The Panzers they're doing quite a bit. He's actually going for a half check there. That's definitely not a bad choice there, but Fortune. Bit of reinforcement at the front line. We could go for the flame for a half check, but front line reinforcements is generally a good thing, in particular now you get. Oh, nice timing of the grenade! Wipes the shock troopers and the house. He pretty much expected what his opponent would do. They predicted to pop the grenade ahead there while he wasn't paying attention. Then when he popped in, the grenade went off before he could get them out again, wiping the shock troopers. Nicely done there by Fortune. Nicely done, but now Dezman might be able to return the favour soon enough with the T-70 light tank. That's definitely a problem there for Fortune. And we got the half check out here. Do we have any telemines going down? Instead we got a bankrupt, in fact, which means he's only going to have the 2-2 as a counter then to the T-70 light tank, which is hits. That's actually going to be a problem there for Fortune in particular, a big problem. He might not have quite realise the fuel situation there, and the fact that again he's been rather behind on fuel compared to Dezman, so this could get slightly out for Fortune and the Panzer Division from Strakvich. But there you go, T-7 away there for Dezman. We got a mortar half-track, which further compounds it, because at least before he could at least go on for a second 2-2, but now he's gone for the mortar half-track. Though it is rare to see it. Actually been ages since we've seen one. We got 2-2 half-track there being rushed. Panzers need to get over there. MD-42 up as well here. A lot of fire there raining down upon the the Consuls there. We got Panzers moving westwards to assist for MD-42 holding some of the squads here. Consuls taking a lot of damage. 2-2 just firing away. Anti-tank grenade on the half-track. T-70 almost done. We got the mortar half-track nearby. Consuls there taking a lot of damage out in the open. Half-track firing away. Consuls there continuing to suppress. And there we go. Squad halted. Very close there. Panzers running in the rear. And got a wipe there on Dezman's men. Dezman and the 212 rifles need to pop the grenade there just in case, but it didn't quite work out for Fortune. And there we go. Consuls there. There's a lot of Panzers on the retreat path. We got engineers covering the Consuls, attempting to. There'll nonetheless be further heavy casualties here for Dezman and the 212. In fact, we could see another wipe here against Dezman. The T-70 is going to have to do a lot of work there against Fortune now. A lot of work. Engineers again going down, but the Panzer Grenadiers closing in there on Veteran C2. We got the T-70 around there, rolling down the main road, and that's basically going to be, you know, the thing that's going to give the Dezman the best chance of getting back here. Getting a quick kill there. Panzers need to retreat. No, he doesn't even care about them. He's moving straight on. He's moving straight on for the vehicles. He's going to go here for the 2-2 and the half-track. Misses. Pioneers moving up to try and repair it. 2-2 firing away there. Half-track moving up to draw fire away from it. Nice maneuver there. Fortune. He's calling in smoke bombs from the Luftwaffe to obscure the entire battlefield. Pioneers taking losses there. 2-2 firing away at the T-70. There you go. The T-70 fires back. Up close. Ooh, this is going to get ugly. 2-2 trying to maneuver. Almost down here. Almost down. Gains Veteran 2. T-70 knocks it out though. Abandoned. Pioneers wiped. 2-2 out. Could he get the Pioneers as well? Or does he just deal with the half-track instead? That's still going to be some heavy losses there for Fortune. He lost Pioneers, the 2-2 and the half-track. That half-track, T-70 has actually done a lot of damage there. 9 infantry kills. At least some of them wipes plus 2 vehicles. He's actually moving into the opponent's space. That's pretty bold. Oh, dear. Very bold there, but there you go. Going straight for the mortar half-track. He can end up doing a lot of damage to the T-70. Gains 32 here. Increased rate of fire and accuracy. Panzers there nearby. Quickly popping into the bunker to hide. And there you go. 12 kills. That T-70 has earned itself pretty well then. I think giving Dezman a lot of time there to get back on the field. They should retreat the T-70. In fact, we can see here Fortune is occupying every bunker with his infantry to avoid being wiped here and buying time for the Pack 40 to arrive. Points being short fighting around there to get back on the field there for Dezman. We got a field gun out here. T-70 needs to get out there. Oh dear. He should have pulled back. He should have pulled back. He might get punished. He's actually got to kill on one of the Panzer Grenadiers. And there he goes. Now he's pulling back, but it's going to be too late. Ah, the T-70 went down. He could have gotten so much more value out of it, I think. But in this case, I think Dezman got too greedy here with the T-70, and that allowed Fortune to then knock it out there. Reasonably safely, actually. But nice reaction there from Fortune. Still, that T-70 did cause a lot of damage. It knocked out a lot of resources. I mean, we're talking about, I'd say about 100 fuel worth of resources plus a lot of manpower. That thing definitely earned itself in there against Fortune. 6-3 field gun around there for Dezman. Back here we got take up for Fortune, and to reassess a bit things, they're having taken quite some staggering casualties. Mortify against MD-42 there. Engineers moving from the north. You could also smoke and then rush the flame for engineers up. We got sandbags going down here. And the northern point of support. But again, no, there's an S-man field covering here as well. Sneaky Fortune. Maxim following up there for Dezman. What will he go for next? One wonders. And will he try and hit the opponent's field point again here? That could definitely, I think, be a good idea. A lone Panzer can squad once. In fact, got demo charges there. Anyone elsewhere? Nope. Nothing yet. Units sneaking about here might in fact go straight for Fortune's fuel point again, look to harass it, cut it off and delay tech. And meanwhile though we got Fortune here going with the support armor core. And Maxim there arrives for Dezman. Up north plans they're getting veterans once they charge the conscripts. They're struggling a bit to deal with them in the ditch here, providing light cover here for the Panthers, allowing them more easily close in on the conscript. And there go the veterans 1. They also become harder to hit. That overall just boosts them further, making it overall more difficult for the conscripts to halt these hardened German infantrymen. Panzergrenadiers moving ahead here towards the centre victory point up north there. Engineers spot in the minefield. We got Panzers moving in, Panzergrenadiers moving in there as well as he fights for the northern fuel plant. But overall, it's a fight I think that's already lost here for Dezman. I mean, he could try and rush out another T-70, hope that can turn around, but again, if it becomes greed, oh, never mind, the Maxim might in fact just be what he needs to stop the German assault here, and there we go. Maxim stops them in their tracks. And there we go, going for the southern field point as well. Good work. More shock troopers out for Dezman, flying in the field once more with heavily armed assault engineers, which is what the shock troopers were.
Supply sector under attack.
Troops are reinforcing. They're already well healed. And we got the Panzers moving ahead here. Going to go straight for the mortar and the field gun, leaving Dezman in a bit of a sticky situation. Grenadiers around there for fortune, so now he actually goes for some Grenadiers, has back tech for them. Not going to go for more Panzer Grenadiers as an example, but just aim for regular Grenadiers. Not a bad idea. Sneaking in a few light machine guns to support the rest of his forces could work out quite well. Shock troopers, field guns sitting out there. Conscripts, engineers as well.
We have 200 points remaining.
And there we go. Quick bomb grenade, they're catching them right here, close, but in this case, no cigar. Dezman was able to wrap. Even then, they suffered quite a bit of damage there from the explosion. That's going to hurt them a bit. Wouldn't be a half bad idea just to retreat them to get them quickly healed up, then push them back on the field. In theory, you could then use a half-track, combine the half-track with the shock troopers, and actually launch a series of rapid assaults that can actually overwhelm Fortune very quickly. But he's likely not going to do that. Most people never think about it, and most people still generally don't use half-tracks. In this case, Fortune, they'll make good use of his for how short it lasted.
We now have access to KV-8 flamethrower tanks.
KV-8 so for Dezman. I mean, in theory, he could aim for a KV-8. That could also be quite devastating for Fortune at the moment if utilised correctly. I mean, he's using the houses a lot. He's mostly got infantry and anti-tank weapons. Though, of course, Fortune is close to be able to call in some armour. You could go for the Stug in case he's worried about tanks. We could go for Ostwinds if he just wants to punish Dezman's troops really, really hard. Continue mortar fire here. Still no smoke screens there from Dezman.
We are losing territory.
Not the Fortune uses a lot of them, but he's still, used to smoke bombs. Still, Dezman is very good at, gaining back map control. Here from Fortune, again, he's controlling most of it. He's getting a lot of fuel here, which of course means he could actually go up for a KV-8 faster than anything the Fortune might get. And he's actually going for the Ostwind here. So he's not too worried about enemy armor, the prospect even of possibly a KV-8 here. Otherwise, I don't think he'd go for the Ostwind. I mean, I suppose he could. If he's crazy enough, or just has some other plan for dealing with it. Southern fuel plant is secured, and there we go. We got the KV out here for Dezman. Stalinist Dragon. Generally, by 1944-45, it would be T-34-76s with flamethrowers mounted instead of the whole machine guns. Still something like this that have been utilised by the Russians. Action there being suppressed here, but coming under fire from it is quickly pulling up behind heavy cover again. Dezman's making very good use of the sandbags. We got a mortar on the way now as well for Fortune, providing some light artillery support. Quick setting up in the shed, and we got the flak pans out here for Fortune. Engineers rushing away there. Finding in the centre as well, they were constantly engaged. We got the KV-8 flamethrower tank moving up as well there. Got a lot of fighting going on here. There we go. Conscripts almost wiped. There we go. Panzer retreating as the KV-8 bursts forwards. Rolling ahead here, we got another push for the southern point. Then we got Panzers holding up there. He's going to use the KV route down there. He's going to try and deal with elements up here. Max letting pushed back though by the Ostwind and the Grenadiers. Simply too much firepower there for the Maxim to deal with it. We got the KV-8 rolling ahead here. Pack 40 trying to set up some distance between it and the KV-8. Very good idea there, I think, by Fortune. Second Pack 40 on the way here, and units getting wiped there for Dezman. I think some confidence in the south got wiped. There you go, got shock to deal with them, though they are low on health and Panzers are virtually too. A bit of mixed bag there. Oh, he's not paying attention. That could be wiped. That could be wiped. There you go. Still a chance of wipe here. KV-8 finding in the centre, but can't really be matched with the 45mm gun. We got smoke bombs down here to try and save the Panzer Grenadiers. Will it be in time? Will it be in time? One man to go, and oh, he did it. He saved the Panzer Grenadiers from the shock troopers with a tiny sliver of health there. Some excellent smoke discharge there by Fortune. More countries down the way for Dezman to fill up those gaps in his ranks. Northern fuel plant again being harassed here by Fortune's Pioneers. Second pack 40 out there should help deal with the KV8. Of course, can follow up with the Stug 3G. Panzer Grenadier getting some most needed healing and like some reinforcements to make up for the losses in his unit. Dezman could do with maybe another field gun, more infantry, so it's trying to hit the fuel points a bit harder. Another mortar, another max. I mean, there's a lot of options here for Dezman, sort of how he wants to deal with Fortune. S-Mines up here again. Fortune, ever a fan of the S-Mines. Good to see, good to see. And certainly, sneaky setup of S-Mines. Spotting some of the S-Mines there. Shock troopers could probably do with moving out. Push towards the south again. Lone Panther squad there, halfway to 50. Got the Osprey moving out. They're covered by the Pack 40 as it pushes ahead here. Conscripts hold up in the centre by the MD-42. Grenadiers, Osprey moving in there to deal with. We've got the field covering here though. Osprey quickly out of the arc of fire. KV8 moving up with 4 primary gun. Quickly sent over to flamethrower to deal with the Grenadiers. Osprey Grenadiers there tearing away at the Conscripts. Engineers could be the next target. A lot of damage being done here. Conscripts almost wiped. Osprey taking into the Max mortar crew next. Not the Maxim, but the mortar. And the engineers also become a target here with the Osman's Wrath. Really doing a lot of damage. I mean, again, you can notice it can actually do a lot of damage, but the key is very much not to move it while it's firing. And it takes a huge dip in its accuracy while you're doing so. So, I mean, really, if you want the Osman to do a lot of damage, don't bloody move it. Which requires you to, of course, know good positioning. But still, don't bloody move it. Find a good position for it, stop it, and just let it do its job properly. In which case, again, the Osman can very quickly do a lot of damage to, you know, most players. In the southern fuel pump, we're getting the north one here. Panzer gun has been pushed back. Bung grenade almost got his field gun there. He's got a second one. There we go. Osman dealing with the shock troopers here. Closing in on veterans one already. There we go. Getting some kills, and these get closer. More kills being inflicted there on Dezman and his shock troopers. 14 for the fatherland. And just continue as many of going on between both players. Though it's really Dezman who's again quick to just regain as much lost territory. So the question is, of course, what will Dezman go for next? S6s, another KV8. That would be rather silly. Is he going to try and take up? Or is he going to try and take up for the IS-2? And he's getting a lot of fuel, though. So in theory, it could work out. It could work out. That's going to be a bit risky for Fortune. Stug wouldn't be a bad choice. Of course, I could try and take up for the Panzer IV. But the Panther 4 would certainly be the less great choice versus a KV8 supported by, say, an IS-2. In this stage, I mean, Fortune should be quite away against opponents gone for shock rifle. We've seen shock troopers in KV8s, and reasonably sure Dezman had no other doctrines that involved anything like that. So, I mean, that rather tends to indicate, you know, shock rifle and that's an IS-2 down the road. Pioneers doing what they can. Here we got the Osman moving up support, though. Fighting in the south here, constantly behind the heavy the sandbags again. And these they won't have any easy time. Up north, engineers again suffering into the Osman. Almost wiped. Whoa. No sound of that. Just a few shots. That was a bit weird. But there you go. And the engineers got wiped here by the Osman. In the south, fighting continues here. Constantly continue to hold up the Grenadiers. Got a quick rush here, but straight into the Panzer Grenadiers. They're not looking too good there for Dezman. Got shock troopers pushing forward, but without a smoke screen again, they are easy targets for the MD-42. In this case, the mortar isn't anywhere. Oh, it's actually nearby, so could have smoked in this general area before pushing in, but decided not to. In the south, Contra they're finally pushed back by the Grenadiers, but the Grenadiers did suffer quite a bit in the process, and he's been able to buy himself a lot of fuel. In fact, he's really close now to the IS-2, and again, with like 36 to 39 fuel per minute, that's going to happen very quickly. So, in this regard, I mean, Dezman's actually got the eye on the ball, you know, he's actually able to focus quite well on the priorities on the map, then actually gain a huge gap there between him and Fortune and fuel. There you go, Panzer Grenadiers wiped here, Shock was moving ahead. Fortune could, in fact, be in a very precarious situation. Stug's definitely going to be a good choice. He's got the fuel, he's got the manpower, now he just needs the will to go for the Stug. More Panzer Grenadiers and a Panzer IV. I think he should have gone for the Stug definitely, but we'll see. Got the Osman moving in there, 17 kills. Could get a wipe on the shock troops, their lone health, and he could just stop in at the right position. In this getting a bit lucky. There we go, field gun covering up. 2 field guns, in fact. Ostman trying to bypass. He's still going to try and go for the wipe here. Close, but not enough. Chowing into the Russians here. Mortar taking heavy losses. 23 kills. Field guns here, of course, in trouble. We got Panzers moving in. Oh dear, Dezman is getting completely murdered here by otherwise excellent maneuvering and position there by Fortune. There we go. 2 field guns right there. 28 kills on the Ostwind. Closing in eventually to already Panzer IV following up there. Dezman went from being in a reasonably strong position for when the IS-2 arrives to be actually in a weaker position over when the IS-2 arrives. In particular, losing field guns there will remove a lot of the actual support for the IS-2 against a lot of Fortune's armour. And for that matter, again, the Ostwind, which is then going to have more free reign versus Dezman's infantry. That Ostwind has really paid itself off already. Consequence there, I think Dezman there perhaps a bit too much shock, trying to handle too much. He's just being overwhelmed now by Fortune's firepower. And there go Max's body here with the Ostwind. Stop up, stop up. Ah, a bit too slow to stop there, I think. Too slow. Stop. And again, notice it's a lot less accurate when moving. He's getting some kills in, but I think we're doing a lot more of this sort of set on the right position. Even blitzed ahead, you know. Just sort of protect the path, blitz forwards ahead of it and just sit up there so you can sort of just get hits on it from a much further position. Oh well. Got 32 kills in the end. Not bad. Transporting the conscripts. Dezman getting very close to the IS-2 there. Very, very close. But now there's a sizable gap here between him and Fortune in terms of just force size there. Plus also the 2 field guns again has really removed any option of dealing with that Panzer IV until the IS-2 hits. And of course Fortune's still got 2 Pak 40s. Plus the Panzer IV, and in theory could also go for Panzer VI if he wants to. More Thomas Watt here, KB8 firing there at the Panzer IV. Mortar there, wiped by Fortune. He's going to just wreck it right inside his opponent's base. He does not fear what Dezman could do to that Panzer IV. Fortune is supremely confident here. He is supremely confident. Otto, maybe, you know, we should do it from a safer distance. What can they do, say Russians? Just using old Scheiße any days. And of course, then the IS-2 hits. And in the Pendamount machine gun there as well for extra damage. Good work there, good work. But Dezman is severely outnumbered here now with Fortune. His situation is not looking particularly ecstatic. And there you go, IS-2 shoots, gets no real hit there, in fact. No damage done at all. Panzer IV quick shift to anti-tank only. With the Panzer there, main gun. Shot bounced. And IS-2 doesn't shoot. We got a bunker up here, but that's quickly going to be cleared out here by Dezman's armoured spearhead. We got the Pak 40 coming up to deal with this. We're calling the incendiary barrage around here. We got 2 flanking here, but they're running straight to the Ostwind, which again is now positioned quite neatly. Panzer IV, they're being overwhelmed. We got 2 so called in there, getting slaughtered there. We got a smoke screen down. IS-2 almost got the Panzer IV. Pak 40, the opposite were wiped. CoH2 trying to deal with it. It's low on health though. IS-2 knocks out the Panzer IV, Pak down, need to get the bunker out of the way so the rest of the troops can support it. CoH2 was also up here with the IS-2, 36 kills. Troops being pinned and suppressed here. Bunker still stands, a huge obstacle here in the way of Dezman's advance to support his tanks. There we go, bunker down, bunker down. We got the other Pak 40 still here. We got a Stuke on the way for Fortune. We still got the Ostwind. Plus his tanks are badly damaged. He's only got 1 engineer squad to now try and repair them. We got relief infantry up for Fortune. Have you got the IS-2 charging Fort KB8 hanging about nearby as well? Recruiting it with Panzer gun is a bit bold here. IS-2 being hit, but there go, taking a lot of hits. This being flanked there by the Ostwind and taking various shots to penetrate. Pak 40 right there, point blank. Oh! Got knocked out there. Got knocked out. And with that, I think it's safe to say Dezman's out of the game. Barely any victory points left. Barely any units left. And Fortune's just got more to throw at him. With relief infantry, he just fill up some of the gaps that's caused there with Ostwind. Ostwind keeps getting kills, so it's now better to decrease rate. Finally just crushes them. Yeah, who cares about hitting if you can just run them over? 40 kills. Could have fun just gotten a detonation there on the KV-8 there with the last hit. But there you go. GG, game over. A short, brutal fight here from the nuke pack between Fortune and Dezman. Some aggressive tactics involving a lot of pioneers from Fortune into quick T2 with Panzer Grenadiers 2-2, and then also half track plus then the very well played Ostwind, Stugs and all that. Good use of S-mines for Fortune overall, good maneuvering on the map. I think good understanding there from Fortune by it, and Dezman certainly doing as best as he can, but there was certainly some mistakes. While he had good map control, he wasn't able to, I think, quite exercise. I think the waiting for the others to was a mistake. Probably should try and take for more armor faster. And certainly that move with the T-70 again, he should have just pulled it back once he'd gotten some kills that got the mortar after out. He should just blitzed out of there and tried to preserve it for longer fighting. I think that could really give him Dezman a much better chance. But instead, he rather threw away, and otherwise, I think excellent chances of getting, really a solid position in the match. And that rather, I think, allowed Fortune to really get back into the game and slowly but surely just wear down Dezman, who just also kept attacking through here, not say for example tried to attack through here. So some things going on there, but overall I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.